All right, guys. So, the Mellow, Bo Dominican, York. Um, Being that they're all in one little area right now, I decided let's go ahead and see what my rep collection look like just right now. I haven't really been buying reps anymore like that. I've bought a couple grails, but then I haven't been. And I'm moving, so that's why everything's in one place. This is by far the cheapest of the cheapest. Sorry that the lighting is not good here, but this is a DH Gate Air Jordan 11. The freaking Jordan emblem is like a sticker on there. It's not even the metal piece. DH Gate, it was $50. I rocked this for everything around the house, and I've got a big property with a lot of leaves and trees. Then some stuff that I've been rocking lately. These are also super cheap. This is just above that grade. This is like a song sneaker or StockX shoes. A Roy, Rookie of the Year. I ended up getting two of those as my first double up. This does have guidelines. It does have a stamp. No, that one may not. No, I think it has guidelines on the toe box. This guy is another like StockX shoes before I got on the PK Kim. This one does have freaking, what do you call that? Chinese stamp. I think it does have guidelines, but I know it has a Chinese stamp on each shoe. So that's definitely one that I just rocked to kick around the house. So that's why these two are out. I just rocked them. Today I'm rocking some fucking... these are fucked up. This is another cheapie. This is a real budget batch, probably an older one. But you see that that's not supposed to be like that. Those little wings at the bottom of the freaking eye stay are not supposed to be there on the Toro Bravo 4s. Then, in my move, I was putting aside some shoes that I was going to go and take. This is a Mr. Hugh, what do you call that? Travis Scott Dunk. Pretty decent. I don't think he got the toe box exactly right, even though this is a better toe box than the other shoe that I think that got it right. But his heel's better. You see how the Nike's towards the top. You got some booty. Not that much, but you got some booty. And then when you shine the black light, this reflects the right way, the right way in the back, I believe. And I think he got the pink hue better. So that's a Mr. Hugh Dunk, and I distinguished that with the rope laces. The other ones, rope laces, I don't really use. This is Ann 1993-0123 or something like that. This dunk, pretty good shape. It's got the booty in the back. Nike's a little bit higher where you want it. Pretty decent dunk. And it's definitely probably going to be a GOAT. I mean, I just found her, but probably a GOAT in her own right. Then this is a Mr. Hugh Yellow Toe. I've had 5 retails, and I've got rid of all of them. I've had 5 fucking retails, and I got rid of all of them. And I'm refusing to buy another retail right now. I'm probably going to end up buying it when it's fucking expensive. But that's what it is. But Mr. Hugh did really great. And then when I did my rep versus retail, really it was the grooves, the little details, the ridges, the details around that Nike branding. That's the stuff that was, and then a little bit of the yellow lip, how it came up. But otherwise, it's a retail fucking top. Mr. Hugh did his thing. That's supposedly LJR batch. And I say supposedly because you never really know. Even though I believe that Mr. Hugh's consistent. There's some retail. I kept a fucking, what do you call that? So this is just a couple of retails that I kept this year. I kept those. That's a retail cop. I got that off GOAT. Probably the first one I had I sold. These I've always loved. The fucking... whatchamacallits, the social status 6s. It's a retail cop I did this year off eBay. Got those for a steal. If you guys don't remember, I hit on the Travis Scott, so I do have a retail Travis. Thank God I'm not unwrapping all of that. This is the women's version, because the men's version's been hard for me to fucking cop again. And I got rid of the 2 pairs that I had. Actually, I might have had 3. If not, I got rid of everything. And then the only one I could grab was a women's 10.5, which is my 9. And they're going for cheaper. And then, of course, I hit on the Calids. I'm not opening that box either. Oh, probably my first really good rep. This is from PK Kim. People may not love the shape, but I think nobody's going to fucking tell on feet. These things from PK Kim. If it's the real PK Kim that's back on Instagram, her shit is legit. At least most of the time, everything Off-White or fucking Travis Scott that I got from her is fucking GOAT. So these are super cheap. I put stickers on them. I ended up getting another pair of those. Those are super cheap, like from Song Sneakers. They got a bad fucking toe box. The fucking super wide toe box. And of course it's got guidelines, but no stamp. These motherfuckers, I really wanted a good pair of these, but these are super squishy if I remember correctly. And I rocked these all the way in New York, and now they got sun faded. You can tell right there that they're like sun faded. Yeah. But I mean, the upper is really good. If I'm not mistaken, it doesn't have lines, but tell me who doesn't want a real pair of those, man. I rock the fuck out of those, but I haven't rocked them in forever. After I came back from New York on the road trip, we stopped somewhere and I took them off and they were mad squeezy. So this is a seller I tried one time. Who were those from? Let's see. Those were from Hype Boost. So I never ordered from them again. They fucked. This is Susan Sneakers. The fucking rear tab is stitched incorrectly. I don't know if it's this one or the other one. And of course, this is one that you're not going to fucking get right. They're just not going to get it right, guys. See, that one's good. This one's not. It's fucking sewed in too tight. But they're good to rock on feet. They're good for me, man. And it says game time twice instead of the other thing. It's supposed to say what time is it, and then it's supposed to say game time. All right, so we're going to get through these boxes. Sorry for the disorder. This is a super cheap pair of, and the blue is off. You can't tell when they're by themselves, but maybe you can, I can't. But definitely when you see them next to a retail or next to a good pair, you'll see that the blue is off. But this is also stamped, and this is why I stopped going to StockX shoes. After they gave me a couple of pair of stamped shoes. That's when I really found PK Kim, and ordering and paying through, I don't know, looking at Upos and PayPal and all that. Really always, I need a pair of these. I'll buy a retail of these. This is supposedly an LJR batch, but it's not, I'm pretty sure. If not, it's the fucking last of the batch. This has a stamp on it. Believe the orange is off, but who knows. I did rock them proudly, and they're decent quality, but yeah, they're decent quality, but they got guidelines and they definitely got a fucking Chinese stamp. So, shattered backboard knots. These are fucking ones. This is my fucking biggest scam. Maybe not, because I did end up paying $50 on Facebook for some shoes that I never got. That's the biggest scam. But this, I paid like retail price, and good prices for a retail, a good fucking, it's going to be anywhere from 100 to 180 bucks for a good rep. So this was supposedly going to be a good rep, but this one is super cheap. It's gummy. It's cheap. I believe it's wrong. Anyway, when you have them in hand is when you can tell that they're super cheap. He gave me fucking AAA when I was supposed to get single A or whatever, vice versa. He gave me the super budget, and I thought I did pay for the best patch. You know, this guy's, that was from BM Lin. Yeah, I never went to that fucker again. These breads are something that an early cop from Song Sneakers. I rocked them a lot. These have guidelines. But they feel good. The leather's nice. It ripples well. I had a fucking retail. I bought a used retail, or I traded for a used retail locally for $300. And I sold them, man. I should have kept them, those things. And then I saw the guy put them back on eBay, and then I didn't buy them. I should have. Should have bought them back. Would have been nice to have the retail again on that. But that one's a decent shoe. Just, it's a budget shoe. It's got the fucking guidelines. I need a real good pair. This was my actual first rep. And this was a Facebook Marketplace purchase. I knew it was a rep when I saw it. And this is, we just got the second version of this. This is the Twist 1.0. Super fucking non-shape. But I can't believe I haven't rocked these in a while. If I'm not mistaken, it does have guidelines. But just the construction. When I first bought them, I felt great. But then later on, learning more about reps, I just, you know, super cheaply made. Or just, you could tell. It feels more plasticky around the leather. And I've never felt the retail, so maybe the retail feels that way. Damn, who doesn't want a retail pair of these? If you don't, you're crazy. This is another early pair. You'll see it early on in my channel. I wasn't filming the way I film now. This one has guidelines. Definitely has guidelines, but you can see I wear the shit out of them. That was an early song sneaker. No stamps, so I didn't stop buying from him yet until I got fucking stamps. This is, shout out to Cove Master. Cove Master put me on to Tay or Ty 123 or Tybo or some people that overseas, and this is like a $50 shoe. This is a super budget batch, $50 shoe. Super gummy, but honestly, I wear them without socks. This is that trucker. This is the SB Trucker low. Did a pretty decent job for a super budget. I actually like these. Didn't think I would, but oh, it was a mystery box. That's what it was. It was a fucking mystery box. You didn't know what you were getting. You paid like either 30 or $50, depending what tier you wanted. This was another pair I won on Tybo or whatever their website is. They're on IG. Sorry that I don't remember the exact name, but Civilus Dunk. Who doesn't want a fucking retail of these? But look at how bad they crease up. The retail probably does that as well. I've got a second pair of these that's a little better, but then has all these markings around it in daylight. I don't know. I want one retail one. It comes with mad laces. 12 minutes so far. Let's see, man. I'm flying through these, but as you see, we've got a fucking stack over there. I really want a retail of these. This is after a Porsche, right? This is the Pink Pig Dunks, Pink Pigs. This is after a fucking Porsche or inspired by a Porsche. And I am a very big Porsche aficionado. This is a super budget batch from, again, like Song Sneakers. I bought a couple of Dunks from Song Sneakers, and these have guidelines under blacklight. I think they're well constructed. The shape isn't perfect, but that was like my first Dunk. That, and I think the next one. Yeah, were my first Dunks that I ever bought. And I bought them from Song Sneakers, so, I mean, it's a budget tier. These also have guidelines. This also inspired by a Porsche. And actually, last time I wore them a couple of weeks ago, I unstrapped that part of the lace. I relaced them less puffy as I could. Super big swoosh. I love these. Have a matching actual Nike shirt that matches this perfectly with the orange and blue. But also inspired by a Porsche at 58. You can find pictures of that Pink Pig inspired Porsche and also this one if you Google it. What the fuck is this? This is that other Civilus Dunk. I forgot who this came from. It is a little bit better than that other tier, but it's not perfect. And both of them do change. I did run them underwater in one of the videos, and then this one does change as well. I can't make a change right now. Fuck that. That was here. Hey, I'm trying to get through this. I never thought I would actually film my shoes, but having them all in one place. This is not the best version of these. It does have a little bit of booty. I have only worn them once. This is the Argon Dunk from UNLA. And these are super light, but I think these have guidelines underneath the in the sub panels underneath the plastic lining. Maybe I'd cut that up and take these out, but these would be fresh with some yellow laces. Super clean. I think maybe not a, might only worn them in the house, but I don't know. They just feel super cheap. They don't feel like they might, and I've not felt the real one in hand. So, all right. Some of these are a little bit better. This is from AJ.1. I think AJ.1 does good stuff. This dunk came out really nice. Not super clean. Look at the booty. The Nike branding is up and pretty solid. This one I threw the pink laces on. I think this has the right toe box. I think the Travis Scott toe box is a little more bulky than the way Mr. Hugh. But I do like the Travis Scott line, and I like that dunk a lot. This is not perfect construction, but I don't keep them with the cheapies because I really love these Union LAs. And I think the construction is done well. This is from PK Kim. All right, I need to get faster through these. So, I really need to get faster through these. These are the Amamanier 4s. These are also, I've shown these recently. I'm not going to open those up. When it's difficult boxes like that, I'm not going to open them up. The DJ Khaled's from Mux. These are practically identical. They have a slight height difference and a slight color variance, but pretty spot on, man. Pretty spot fucking on. Mux is legit. The box comes a little crunched because it's a bigger box, and I think it charges them more for shipping when they go to the bigger box. This is from PK Kim. More and more lately, I'm feeling that these are not as perfect as I thought, but to me, I grabbed them and I love them. I think that peach at the bottom is supposed to be more translucent or a different peachy color, but you know, you can nitpick, but I think nobody's gonna fucking tell. And if they do, fuck it. But that is one of my better fucking cops, I think, ever. These are from Mr. Hugh. Everybody fucking loves these. I waited forever to buy one. I think these are really well made. But you guys tell me. These are all reps. I showed you 3 retails maybe, and I didn't open the Travis Scott box again. But right now, these are all fucking reps. These... right at the end of when I started buying from PK Kim. This came with guidelines everywhere, but I think the construction is decent. Really one of my grail shoes. I ended up waiting until I was 45 to buy one, and then I sold it. I need to get a real fucking pair. I need a retail pair, guys. But I think I'm going to hold on to more of my retail cops. This is one I regret. Also, I hit on the Hibbits app. I hit a pair of these on the fucking Hibbits app, and I sold it. Should have never sold that retail cop. I should have kept it, that in the UNCs. But I really love these. These are from UA Kickseller. I believe they're attached somehow to the PK factory because their IG pics look the same. This is the Mr. Hugh version of the Royals. I think this is the Royals, right? I forgot what this Royal Highs, or I forgot the fucking name. It'll hit me once I stop recording. But this is the better version. This is from LJR and Mr. Hugh, but it doesn't still have the tumbled swoosh. I thought it would, and it doesn't in hand, so that's the only flaw. So you could really tell if you wanted to, but most people are not going to know that. Really clean pair from Mr. Hugh. M-Batch. Really like the way the yellow pops off on that Carolina blue. Super clean shoe. Haven't worn these but once maybe. Definitely one that I want to rock a lot. This is the LJR batch. I think they did incredible. I want to rock that. I'm going to keep those out. I was going to look for those. I'm glad I'm doing this. That way I can keep a few shoes out. What is this? Another dunk. This is probably one of my most watched videos on the fucking Panda dunk. This is the Mr. Hugh, my first dunk from Mr. Hugh. This is a fucking really great shape. Look at that booty. Fucking Nike sign is high. This, I compared it with my wife's retail dub. The only Panda that I hit retail was my wife's size. What a travesty. What a travesty. One of my favorite cops ever. I think one of my second purchases from PK. Man, love these fuckers. I wore them to Carowinds this year, and super comfortable to wear all day. Love that fucking super premium shoe in hand. That is fucking retail. And it's a UA. This is one of the later ones from Kim. I think she did a great job with the shape. These do smell a lot. Even now, they do smell a lot. I need to leave these out. I wore them a fucking lot. I need to leave those out again. I don't know why. The smell doesn't go away from that one. This is a Mux cop. Damn it. There's a wrinkle on one of the fucking, one of the creases. But other than that, these are fucking perfect, I think. I definitely want to rock those. I mean, 4s, 5s, and 6s. And I've had 4s for years. I'm not a 4 on the bandwagon guy. What's this? Oh, this is the one I'm wearing. Super cheap. These, again, I told you are fucking built wrong, but they're good to beat around. My New York. What is in here? This is the only one I've ever bought from Mental Kicks, so these are like, fuck, they charge like retail fucking prices, but this is a UA that's going to be harder for a lot of people to distinguish. I think it's a UA. But it's going to be hard for people to distinguish. This is as close. Like, I think Mental Kicks might be a goated fucking UA factory seller that, I don't know, has close ties to somebody, man. Because their stuff, they be selling some shit that's close. I need to cop their fucking Toros to see if it comes right. I need to cop their Toros to see if it comes right. For real. Like these are from Rare Reps or Rare Sneakers. These are, you'll see it on my YouTube. I forgot who's this from, but I think they did okay with this. I think there's not perfect, but I think it's not perfect, but I think they did okay. There's one little line that you see somewhere, but they're decent. These are fucked up. Look at how the box came. These are from Kiku. Thought it was going to be a God Killer version, but it was early. These have lines everywhere, but they're super comfortable and they feel premium, but that tongue is wrong. There's too much tongue on the corners. I just finished watching a fucking DNA show video on his pair, and that tongue is wrong, but other than that, the shape is pretty good. And of course, I've kept all this stuff because you can't get rid of it. I'm not going to sell this shit. I always want, this is one that I might pay a lot of money for too. I would buy retail of these Habibi Dunks. I took those laces off and I put them on my wife's Dunks. Then I put the red ones in, but I took those out. Who's that from again? That's from Mr. Hugh. That's probably the last pair I bought from Mr. Hugh. This is from UA Kickseller. So this is that second Jordan 4 that I bought from UA Kickseller. Again, I hit on Hibbits again. I hit the Topes, and then I hit these on Hibbits, and I fucking sold the fucker. I mean, I doubled my money, but I wish I would have kept the retail because I'm not going to pay $500 for it now. I mean, I might. Who knows? Who fucking knows? When you get those splurges of money, it's sometimes difficult. So this is a really fucked up pair of Gammas. I'm not going to take them out. I don't want to open that box. This is another, or the last of the early pairs that I bought early 2021. And this is from like Song Sneakers, I'm sure. And actually no fucking lines on these. No fucking guidelines. Still has good shape. But this was, I think, what I thought was going to be a PK. But honestly, these ain't bad. Out of all of the early pairs, that's one of the best early pairs that I got. And I think I bought it in a 9, thank heavens. Which I've been going to a 9. That's one that I might keep. Side. These, I've got them in the right size. I don't know, the shape seems off a little bit to me, but obviously you recognize the Bart Simpsons. This came from, I don't know who again. I think I bought only one from them, maybe 2, but really good quality. No guidelines that I remember. Forgive me if it does, and I just don't remember. Super clean. This is from Ann 0123 or 1993 0123. Really good, just like the fucking green ones. These blue ones hit. I live in North Carolina, so I like that Carolina blue. It's grown on me. I didn't buy a lot of Carolina blue before. Put those over there as okay. This is one of the probably is the last one that I bought from PK Kim, and these are super clean, no guidelines. I think she got the toe box right. I did get rid of my lot 6 that I hit on the sneakers app, but when I compared them on video, that toe box was pretty on point. I wish I would have bought these in a 9 instead of a 9.5. That's my only gripe about these. Otherwise, I'd rock them a lot more. Again, everything that I get Off-White or Travis Scott from PK Kim has been fucking dope. She even got the box right. Even got the box right, motherfuckers. This is my latest pickup. It's one that I really wanted. This shit is going for like $5,000 in my size. Obviously, I don't think the shape is perfect, but look, it's got a little bit of an hourglass. This is an older style. It's got a different shape to it, different toe box. The leather's different, butternut sack and all that shit, like Tony says. Details in the sock liner and all that. It's a nice shoe. I rocked it. At first, I thought I bought it too small. It was like too tight. But after fucking 10 minutes, you know, whatever. I did what I did, and then after a few minutes, it was done. These are love now. I need to keep these out. These just released again, but this is from Mux. Mux did his thing with these. Leather quality is amazing. It feels like that older, great quality that we thought we used to get on Dunks. I don't know if it's really that great, right? Who knows? This is what? Another, yeah, this is from VJ_forward. I think he probably got great shit too, because everything I got from him, I got 2 stuff, but they're both pretty good. I don't know if that's perfect, but I think it's great. Rock these, no problem. I don't give a fucks. VJ_forward has really good stuff. Good customer service. This is my second one from UA Kickseller. Oh no, Kicks for Days 247. Thank you, Santana. I mean, I knew about them, but when Santana definitely gave me the stamp of approval again, I definitely pulled the trigger, and I need to wear these more often. I need to dog these. These are perfect. They got a little bit of haze on the back heel, but other than that, they're fucking perfect. I'm definitely gonna rock those. These came out perfect. I don't know if this is the Mr. Hugh. No, this I think is not the Mr. Hugh. I haven't worn those. This is from my We Do sneakers. I think he said this was LJR batch. He didn't confirm it, but these are perfect. To me, that's like true UA, as close to retail as anybody can say. Yeah, not many people is gonna ever call you out on some shit like that, because they can't. This is the Mr. Hugh pair. I haven't rocked them yet. These I got in a size 9. Those other ones are a 9.5, and these are as clean as those. When you feel that Grace, nubuck in hand, it feels really nice. This is a cheaper pair of the fucking UNCs, and these have mismatched heels. These are mismatched shoes from 2 different fucking batches. If you watch the video, I fucking griped when I fucking noticed it, and that was from StockX Shoes, I think. They're one of those guys. I think some of those companies are merged. This is from StockX Shoes, an early pair that I bought. Super squeezy outsole. No guidelines, no stamps. I think it's a dead fucking... It's you could tell. It's dead. But I rocked them. And again, who's gonna fucking tell you? Probably 50% of the people might know. I don't know. I don't think not even that high. Oh man, I got these from I forgot who, but they got it wrong right there. It's not supposed to have the wings at the bottom of that eye stay. But other than that, no stamps. The leather's fucking butter soft, and these are so fucking comfortable. I wish that it had that right fucking wing. That wing is not right, man. How do you do that shit? How do you make it wrong? How do you build it wrong? How do I buy it wrong? I'm the fucking idiot. I fucking bought it. But I needed to see it in hand, right? And this is another pair. I stopped going to these guys. I forgot who I got it from. The overlay just seems to like not be on the material. You see? You get that different reflection. There's no guidelines. These are kind of soft, but I don't know. I think something's off on these. But I still would rock them. I still rock them. I've rocked them. You see, they're dirty. But again, it's not like I live in New York City anymore. I don't walk everywhere. I take a car everywhere. Thanks for hanging in with me so far, guys. I know this has been a long video, but we're getting through it. The ochres, the yellow ochre. Fucking love these, man. I wore these to Miami, hanging out with my little brother. This is definitely my first. This is from Cool Kicks Mall. This is $62 plus the $30 shipping. It's $100. And there's not a fucking flaw with this shit. This shoe is fucking immaculate. Immaculate. The box ain't. You can tell by the box, but you ain't buying a box. This is a cheap pair from GET batch from Cool Kicks Mall. I just tried them because that was GET batch. But then it's not like the yellow ochre at all. I ended up buying the green, the court purple 1.0s and pine green 1.0s together because it's like a set, right? I need both pair of those to retail too, man. But I'm not gonna be buying everything, man. I realized this year, just like everybody else who fucking buys all shoes, that I don't need to buy everything. This is the second, another pair from the Union LA 4 that I got from PK. This is I got these and the taupe and the moss from her, the two new colors. The first two colors I got from different sellers, but those have lines and the construction's right. That's when I started to lose faith in PK. But this is my first PK, my second of the first PKs, because my first one I gave to my brother. And these I rocked everywhere throughout New York City, everywhere. Y nadie, loco, nadie me dijo nada, loco. People just complimented or stared and then looked away, but nobody gave a fuck. I don't know. I think that you can't tell. I think these are fucking perceptible on feet. I don't give a fuck what you say. Once you dog them up. But PK Kim, early batch, nothing wrong. Oh, the barcode on the inside. The barcode is not a barcode. It's a SKU. You know, that QR code. And I think that was wrong. I think that was supposed to be wrong. It was supposed to be a barcode, I think. But who knows? I don't fucking know. I haven't looked at retails ever. This is one I had the retail. I never fucking wore it. This is one of my earliest sneakers app dubs, and I got rid of it. I should have never. I've hit on a lot of 4s, and I'm, again, 4, 5, 6, 13s, and now 1s. But yeah, I love these. The tongue is way too tall, but otherwise, this is from Yang. The only one that I've ever bought from Yang. Got that off the Reddit trusted sellers list, or now it's called established sellers list. We're getting through it, guys. We're almost done. Those are retail in the back. This is my first Kicks for Days 247. This is fucking super clean. He got it right. Whoever he gets them from, however he did it, if it's own factory, he got it right. Kicks for Days 247 on IG. Fucking goated, man. You know, Santana rocks with it too. What is this? This is from VJ_forward. Had these mad early. Had these in the summer. I think he got these as right as you're gonna get. Yeah, cause I don't know, man. I think he got these fucking right, bro. He got those fucking right. De verdad, loco. You see them in hand. You compare the crackling from the certain UAs to the retail. One of my first mucks. The Storms. I wish I had them in a 9 instead of a 9.5, but these fit amazing. I don't know what batches he uses, but mucks. He was getting a bad rep in the Reddit community, but fuck it, I tried him anyway, and he's been really good to me. Even fucking one time that I got somebody else's shoe, and that person didn't send me mine, but I sent him his, and he refunded me for even that fee and the shoe. So shout out to Mux. Goated. This is the other one that I got from Mux. Did his thing, man. Look at the shape. I know it's a woman's shoe, but I think it's a good shoe. It's a good colorway, and I wanted to try it. And those two probably were on sale. I'm a big buy it on sale guy. This is the first one I ever bought from Hugh. You guys can see the video. I'm not going to open the box. You know what that is. Vamos a ver. The guavas. This is my fucking biggest travesty. I fucking burned one of these. They got decent shape, but it's got guidelines. This is from Kiku. I would buy again from Kiku and hope that I don't get guidelines, but I'd say I would buy again. I hope that I don't get guidelines because my brothers get a lot of shoes that don't got guidelines from them. And I see it. I watch a lot of YouTubes. This was, I think my first Jordan 4 from Mr. Hugh. Might have been my second. Oh, this guy's butter, bro. And I rocked them. These are perfect. There's a lot of guys. There's a lot of chatter in the comments underneath that YouTube video about, guys still buying that batch from Mr. Hugh pretty recently and saying that it's still pretty good quality. This is, again, from Mr. Hugh. You can see the video. I think he did good. Could have been better in the back, maybe. I don't know. Pero perfect, loco. No tiene guidelines. Nada. Nowhere. Nothing. Perfect fucking shoe. Now, this is the second one that I bought from We Do Sneakers. And I haven't gone back because this one is riddled with guidelines, but the quality is amazing. And I think he got the fucking shape right with everything. I really do. Because I think I compared as many pictures as I could. And that's why it took me forever to buy that 3. And I don't think I've bought another 3 since. Because we all know that they don't get the 3s right yet. This one, the color match is wrong. And so is, boom, the wings on that. I think I'm not supposed to be there. Y también es todo colores no machean, loco. They're not matching. They need to match better. But other than that, I think maybe the tongue could have been a little bit more edged around the top edges. But that's a comfortable shoe. That leather quality feels amazing. Imagine that retail. That's a shoe. That's a GS shoe, just like the video that I shot before this. This is the second of that 2. Remember the Pine Green 1.0s? This is a GT batch. And again, the shape ain't perfect on these, but no guidelines. And the leather's good, but they don't get the toe box right. I thought it was going to be like the yellow ochre, so I gave both of them a try again. And again, it's more of a budget shoe. That's like $60 plus the 30 shipping. This was OG Tony. OG Tony was a thing when I first started with reps in 21. But I heard he got busted or whatever. But this is supposedly an OG Tony batch, an OG batch from Mr. Hugh. That one is fucking immaculate. La única cosa I wish I was a 9. Because now I like my shoes a little snug. So when I wear those, I got to wear Jordan socks that are thicker. This is from Boom 1950. My only Boom 1950. They're a little bit more expensive than most. But the reason I haven't gone back, because the first one I bought, I think is pretty good. But it's got guidelines. But I think it's the Union 4s. It's hard to find a Union 4 que no tenga guidelines, loco. I think that's just the fact of it. There's only 3-4 more shoes left, and we're done, loco. All of my reps. All of my fucking reps. Let's see, we're almost done, Bree. Estos son de Mr. Hugh. Let's see, from Mr. Hugh, the Jordan 4 white cement. I just put those cement laces on. Those shits are nice. Probably a lot of people's favorite. Let's see. This was from Mr. Hugh LJR batch. I like those a lot. Those are super clean. No tiene guidelines ni nada, loco. Mr. Hugh fucked it up because everything I've gotten from him has been perfect. También from Mr. Hugh. I need to rock these more often también, loco. These are gorgeous. I need to compare these to the black retail that I got. But that's the whole collection, bro. That's all the reps. These, estos son retail, the Nike IDs and shit, and Air Force Ones. But those are all my reps, man. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a blessed 2023. Que Dios te bendiga. Peace.